Best, they would only want to see you happy. They accepted the arrangement of polygamy, okay? Once you accept what somebody has given you, then you have to line up. And as the Bible says, you have to do things decent and in order. You cannot get upset with what you do and have an attitude. And I see there's one there, and I'm not going to call their names. I think they're all beautiful individually and collective. But you have to be mature enough to say, okay, I decided to be with this man. So his happiness is first and foremost, not forgetting about
I just
self.
stated this yesterday.
Because if we
so
don't,
this is the universe. I'm sorry, go ahead. Keep going.
no man wants a woman that looks torn down, beat, defeated, frowned, don't show energy. Energy is everything. And I try to tell people say, you talk about how the energy affects the body and all that. Okay, when you touch somebody else and you get shocked, you know you're not an outlet. So where is that energy coming from? So in the same way I say that, they need to give off the energy that they're telling you that they want in their love. You cannot profess love and show hate.
You have to, okay? And I always say this. I say you have to, in order for a woman to get pregnant by me, she would have to become totally in submission to the flowing of my attitudes and my moods and my mind. She would have to become one because I'm not just any man.
Right. And like you said, you can have sex all the time. But here's the thing.
The resistance.
If you deliver that sperm into a woman, and I'm trying to keep this as PG as possible, only jumping on you to say, look, I had it.
Competition.
She's already killed it. Okay?
She's in resistance to the very journey that we're on. Yeah.
And the resistance part, if your body is in resistance, okay, them to you. If their body is in resistance to you when you lay with them, I'm going to tell you this, they're not going to tell you. As soon as they sit up from whatever you all do, notice it will run down their leg. Their body rejects it because they're resisting you.
Mentally.
That makes sense?
Yeah, mentally, yeah, it does.
Okay.
You're always in resistance, always in their lower self or triggered by traumas and all of that.
All those affects the ability to hold their child in. And I know this is a topic you don't want to talk about.
No,
but I think you're respectful enough to get it.
Yeah.
Velvet. She was a fighter. You understand me?
Yeah.
So that baby couldn't do anything but win in that womb. Because there was a love. I don't care. There's a thin line.
You have to understand, when me and Velvet made it, she was completely in submission to me. She wanted it so bad that literally, like, it had to happen.
Well, I see some of the clips of it. She does. And see, with that being done, this universe has a way of us when we don't want to be checked. Because it looked like you carried her and spit her out. She's a beautiful, beautiful baby.
It's because, you know what? This woman, like, she was a female me. Like, and it was only me and her when we made her. It wasn't no distractions. There was no other woman. It was only
there
me.
You go.
And she was so focused on every word and everything that she absorbed all of me. And I'm not talking about like the regular relationships out there. We're talking about birthing gods.
Oh, I'm there with you.
We're talking about birthing gods because I want to let the audience know that we're not talking about just regular, Babylon people that get pregnant off a damn baby.
Yeah.
We're talking about a soul that actually can affect humanity. We're talking about like a real goddess or God coming through.
And so I've always been an advocate, especially where it comes with children. See, I have 3 boys, and I have a masculine spirit, but I'm very feminine. But I have their strength. Every embryo produced is a female. The sex doesn't get determined till about 7, 9. And in that time, your sperm in her is dictating. I don't know what you did. I don't know you from a man in the moon. But I guarantee you, when she found out she was pregnant, you nurtured her body. I'm talking about hugs, kisses, the rubs, the finesse. So you instill that strength because we create a sac around our babies. So that sac was created, that seminal fluid was able to grow. So I don't know why people think, and they say, well, the water burst. It's that sperm and that seminal fluid separates. The sperm goes to create the embryo. The seminal fluid mixes with the mom to form the sac. To spirituality, I don't do the religion thing because religion has turned into a business versus a church, and I don't do that. But I can feel and I get that kinetic energy. So, may I speak bluntly?
Absolutely.
Neytiri.
I feel that if a woman wants to get pregnant and she, in her mind, wants a relationship bad with you, she can get pregnant with her mind. I just want to say this. I think women are powerful enough to say if they really desire it, it will happen. Like if they really obsessed with it, it's going to happen.
There's an extra women have gained weight and actually thought they were pregnant and get to the doctor and they're not. And for your...
The mind is powerful.
Youngest, yes, the brain. For your youngest one, let me tell you this. She's a beautiful soul. Doctors do not have the last say in anything. But what I do suggest, and I hope they're listening. No. Iyah, yes. Efru, yes. Malia, yes, if put in the right position. She needs to stop competing with self.
Whoa, did she listen to this?
She needs to feed herself spiritually on her being. She needs to grow inwardly. So there's no way she can get something put into her inwardly if she's not ready. Her inwardly will show outwardly. These quick bam, 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 that comes from, that's the gaslighting effect. They put it in themselves. Oh, Baba G smell good. I'm going to kiss him in front of you guys. I'm going to kiss him in front of the cameras. As soon as that shit turns off, the faces are long. Now you got to go in, I'm going to check you mode. So for you, I ask, you know what? Let them check themselves. Because guess what? They're going to slowly check themselves out. Right, and that's why I'm trying to be...
literally, yo, do you hear this, Malia?
I'm trying to be delicate. I'm trying to be delicate with my word.
No, let her speak for herself.
I'm absolutely trying to be delicate with it.
Where's she at?
My sweetheart, Malia, if you have truly made up your mind, you know he's polygamous. I love you, 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 natureboy. But you are a alpha, okay? An alpha man is no good with stragglers. That makes sense?
That's true.
Check yourself, and you can learn how to deal with it. It's not a lost cause. And like I said, I know you went through your sickness or whatever, but that's not the final thing. Your body has to pull its own weight with, I'll call you Nature Boy, has to pull its own weight when nature's a strong force. Stop looking at these other women and comparing them to you. Malia, you are a beautiful woman. You are a genuine beauty. They all are. But stop second guessing yourself. You in there, you're in